Josiah Quincy recollects the hilarious and complex Joseph Smith, the Mormon prophet, 30 days before his assassination. So sad, this historical version of Smith is made into a cartoon of a power-hungry religious zealot.
It's too bad we have lost the real history of Joseph Smith, concealed and forged and faked by the Utah Brighamite Church.
Listening to the banality of the Utah Exmos who can't fathom history and complex relationships, treaties, leaders, and power brokers to ascertain what is happening beneath the cartoon's surface world. See Recollections, Josiah Quincy. 1. Joseph Smith calls Governor Ford his friend. Remember, Ford was a target of the assassination the same day as the Smith assassination. Smith credits Governor Ford with the Nauvoo Charter. Not John Bennett, which later Governor Ford called out John Bennett as being the worst scoundrel. 2. According to Josiah Quincy, Josh Smith is dusty from traveling and showing Quincy and Adams into the mansion house. C. cannot find an empty room in the mansion house to have a meeting with the guest. Every room Smith opened, there were 3 of 4 Mormons sleeping in the bedroom. 3. Smith had a familiar but noble demeanor. Quincy said it was a jovial greeting, like a man greeting his school janitor. Smith and Lucy were staying with her relative in North Illinois, and Smith visited Nauvoo only once a month to conduct city business. 4. Quincy observed Smith is handsome and has a confident, noble demeanor. Quincy compared Smith to another young politician, Mr. Elisha Potter, New Jersey. Quincy was definitely giving Smith a compliment as a clear leader. 5. Smith had a charisma that generated confidence and wisdom, which gave the poor and destitute confidence and a sense of purpose and safety in a rather cruel world. Smith's religion and stature gave others a sense of life's purpose, rather than the dismal go straight to hell, Calvinism. 6. In attendance at the meeting 30 days before the assassination was Brigham Young and Sidney Rigdon. 7. Polygamy was not part of the J.S. Smith religion, as later accused. Quincy said Smith saw no reason not to believe Joseph Smith, who denied such a practice till the day Smith died. But of course, Brighamite point the finger of their own shame. 8. Joseph Smith worked for the United States as an Indian agent for the U.S. government. Smith was an Indian agent for the U.S. government. Smith had negotiated the treaty between the Indian movement from Illinois to Keokuk, Iowa. Chief Keokuk was paid handsomely for his land in Illinois and welcomed the offer of chief free land in Iowa with the hefty payment for the land. Brigham Young never worked for the United States, but was rather thrown out of the United States under threat of being put on trial for murder and counterfeiting, adultery called spiritual wifery, meaning sleeping with virgins without proper marriage, which was made illegal. 9. According to Quincy, his community was secular. The religion was similar to Unitarianism with baptism added. This certainly does not describe the Brighamite Utah Church. Also, when Smith went east to preach, Smith was reported in many newspapers. Smith affirmed, "You do not have to be Mormon to go to heaven, but it does not hurt."
These are just some of the more humorous observations made by Josiah Quincy about Joseph Smith, U.S. hero and agent.